Hey everybody, welcome back to This Is My Golf Swing on YouTube. This is Joe, and today we're going to take a look at the swing of Mr. Paulthewitt, or we'll just call him Paul for now. He's a good player. He's complaining that he's hitting the ball left, and we're just going to take a look at a couple things in his swing. Alright, and here we go. There he is right there, and we'll just take a look at his swing. There we go. There he is setting up the ball. You can take a look at his hands are a little bit far forward. A little bit of an overswing there, and you can take a look at his follow through. He's hitting right off his heels. Yeah, a little bit overswing there. Wow. We're getting plenty of views of his swing. Okay, that's a little bit slower there. Okay, let's take a look at that setup first. The one thing I want to take a look at is the hands here. Hands are just a little bit forward. A little bit forward of the club. Actually, it's kind of in this setup. It kind of looks like it's a bit of like you would do for an iron because you're trying to hit down on it. Upper body is just a little bit in front of the ball, a little bit too much on top of the ball. We'll show you Tiger's swing later, and you can see his setup that his head is behind the ball, and his hands are in line with the ball, if not even behind the ball. Okay. Now as we go to the top of Paul's swing, you can see there's a lot of leg movement here. It's not that bad though, not that bad, but now at the top of the swing here, actually that's at the start of his downswing, but you can take a look at the top of his swing here. His hips have moved considerably a lot. A little bit of an overturn with his shoulders, and this club is pointing down onto the ground. And gets to his downswing, everything is just gonna come really quick, and everything's just going to go a little bit left, and the release happens. It's a really good swing. What we have to do with it is just downsize it a bit. Okay, got that right there. Now here's a swing in super slow-mo. Okay, that's not a bad position right there, but another thing, like I said earlier, is that his head is ahead of the ball, if not probably on top of it. Alright, top of the swing, not bad there. What he wants to do at this point is just try to keep his hips still. You can tell it's swayed. He's swayed with his hips back, so it's another thing to take a look at, or work on, pardon me. But look at that. See, this is pretty good coming in here. He retains that angle. Not bad. Alright, first of all, to work on balance and to work on shortening your swing, Paul, I would just put your feet together, take out a 7-iron, just hit balls and try to stay in balance. Try, just try to keep the body controlled, not still, but controlled. Once again, put your feet together, just take nice, easy swings and let the club do the work. Now, one of the biggest things, especially with the driver, is your setup. And we'll move to Tiger's swing here. Okay. Alright, now, number one thing with Tiger's swing is where the ball is placed. Right here, right at his left heel. Okay. Second thing, we'll show you this with the red line, is his head position relative to the ball. Right here, and right behind the ball. Third, his hands. You can see right here, there's just a straight line. If not, it's a little bit behind it. Hang on, let me do that one more time. There you go. That's that's a shaft running from his hands. His hands are not ahead. Now, if this was a wedge or if this was any type of iron, his hands would be ahead, and this would be the shaft line. Whenever you do that, when you do that with a driver, you're going to end up hitting the ball dead left, or you're going to end up hitting it low. So when you set up with a driver, just try to keep it straight up, keep the shaft straight up, or maybe I'll show you with the red line, maybe a little bit back, because with a driver you're trying to hit up on the ball. So you want to catch it on the upswing. It's a lot different from hitting a wedge or hitting a fairway wood off the grass, where you're trying to hit down on the ball, or you're trying to actually hit it on the upswing. You're trying to hit the ball up. So we'll take a look at Tiger's swing, and this again is in slow motion, and you can see how well in control he is. And take a look at his just one-piece takeaway, really not using his hands in his swing. All right, Paul, there's one thing I want you to take a look at, and it is at the top of the swing. And we're getting there. Okay, I'll pause it right there. Now, at the top of the swing for Tiger, you can see that shaft is parallel, or even short of parallel, with the ground. Paul, in your swing, the shaft is pointing down on the ground, meaning just a little bit of an overturn with your hips and your body and your hands. You're just trying to hit the ball too hard. And another thing you want to take a look at, and I'll show you this in the blue, is look at his legs, just nice and stable. Really no overturn. Just really good swing put together. Let's go back to Paul's swing here. Oops. So once again, you just want to ease up on just keep your legs nice and stable. The way to do that, again, I told you earlier, is to just put your feet together and just start hitting balls. Get that control. Work, when you get to a 7-iron, keep your legs, your feet shoulder width apart. Work on that, and just take it easy on the swing. And I think that's all set. If you need any more help, Paul, or anybody else needs more help with their swing, just send your swings to me at This Is My Golf Swing here on YouTube, youtube.com, this is my golf swing, and I'll take a look at it and see what we can do. All right, take care.